My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Hearthstone Arena. Off the top of this episode, I'm immediately going to note that if you are here for, say, attempted, if not actually good gameplay, bye. Because we've got a request, and I've decided to fulfill it right now. We've gotten a request from Jamie Source, which is to choose the leftmost hero given to us in our draft, and in each pack, choose either the worst or the lowest mana cost card. So I'm gonna go with worst. This is an attempt from me to draft literally the worst deck that I can possibly get. And you know what? If it still beats episode 50, Betrayal, where I went 0-3, then I have some accounting to do for. Now, I usually don't accept requests that are anything but, would you like to play this class? But every once in a while, there's just something that's magical, and this is one of them. So buckle up, motherfuckers, for a waste of 150 gold. I hope you have your coffee or your tea or your beverage of choice handy. But if you don't, it's probably not time to get up and go make one, because this isn't gonna take long. Purchase complete. Oh, God. Also, I will note at this point, I am uploading videos in the backgrounds. Episode 14 of Jade Cocoon is currently uploading. In 6 minutes, that'll be done, so a lot of the input lag that you see will be, gone. Hunter, widely regarded, since the Buzzard nerf at least, as the worst class in Arena. Okay, so the worst in this pack is either the Ancient Mage or the Mana Wraith, sorry. The Mana Wraith prevents me from picking... You know what, for anyone that actually is interested in, good strategy, the best in this pack is the Questing Adventurer, right? Even though it's bad, it's the best in this pack. So let's try and think about the things with the least synergy. Mana Wraith will make my stuff cost a lot more. So I won't, if I put it out on 2, I won't be able to put out a 3-drop. But Ancient Mage often dies to, Kodo or, 2 hits from a Yeti. The Yeti survives, hitting it twice, and is still a 4/1 creature. But the problem with the Ancient Mage is that Multi-Shot and Explosive Shot synergize with it. And Arcane Shot, it actually might get some value out of its spell damage. I think it's still the worst card in this pack, however. Holy shit, look at that input lag. The worst in this pack is the Stone Tusk Boar, but actually the Stone Tusk Boar has some synergy. By the way, Dark Iron Dwarf is the best. Stone Tusk Boar has some synergy in the fact that it's a beast and I am a hunter. Cobalt Geomancer is maybe worse. Stone Tusk Boar has charge, so it's usually used as a removal spell. I think Stone Tusk Boar might have too much synergy in the hunter, so therefore I'm going to take the Cobalt Geomancer. Grimscale Oracle, yes, we're going to draft a Murloc deck. Come on. I already picked the card! God damn it! I'm gonna check on the upload because it's, okay, 3 minutes remaining, don't worry. We only have to suffer through 3 more minutes of... I'm gesturing with my fucking hands, right? I have finished playing, look at this. That's a stupid delay. Obviously, Raid Leader is the worst in that pack because it gets the least value and it has the capability of 0.541. Ironforge Rifleman is the worst in this. Freezing Trap can slow down their tempo significantly. Wisp! Yeah! Oh, we're getting some bad cards, guys. I love this. Stormpipe Commando versus Razorfen Hunter. The Razorfen Hunter summons a 1/1 ball, which is a beast, so it has some synergy. Also, if you want to think about it in terms of, stats, it's a kind of 3/4 for 3, even though 1/1 of that is segmented and can be kind of deleted from the video game for 2 mana from most heroes. Not most heroes, but, the most of the heroes you'll encounter in Arena. I think Stormpipe Commando may be the worst of these. At 5 mana, dealing 2 damage is actually not substantially good. Since the nerf, the Buzzard is the worst of these, I believe. The Stranglethorn Tiger is 5/5 with stealth for 5, and that's just like that's a pretty strong beast. I would generally pick that. The Jungle Panther is a 4/2, so it's usually going to 1-for-1, whereas the Starving Buzzard, that late in the game, is most often going to die to literally fucking anything. Scavenging Hyena. Now, this is interesting. Scavenging Hyena, if I don't get any synergy with it, is horrible. Multi-shot is the best here, so multi-shot is out. But if I don't pick any other beasts, Scavenging Hyena is the worst in this pack. Spiteful Smith, even though I might not get weapons, it's pretty solid stats. It's kind of like a 1 mana extra Yeti with 1 extra health, which is not insignificant. I have had my fucking hands off this thing for ages. Maybe it didn't register my click. Oh, okay, cool. Whoa, hang on, that was really quick. Is my upload finished? Yes, sorry, it is. Excellent. Out of these, I'm going to say that the Death Lord is the worst. Flare is 1 mana, cycle a card, possibly get some value by destroying a secret or losing stealth to a minion. Savannah Highmane is the best one. I would pick Savannah Highmane if I were picking a good game. Death Lord gives your opponent value, so therefore I'm going to take that. Shield Bearer. 0 effect on the board state. Mogoshan Warden can be effective because it's so tanky that sometimes it hits something twice. But a Young Dragonhawk rarely ever affects anything at all. This is unfortunate. All of these are, semi-solid cards. I think the worst of them is going to be the Freezing Trap because it doesn't get me any, advantage. I have no way to activate it. Therefore, the Nerubian Egg is the best. Or the worst, rather. Silverback Patriarch. So Mad Scientist is actually going to summon a trap a fair amount of the time. I think Corehound is probably the worst here. Am I accidentally giving myself a fighting chance in some games by picking the Corehound? Maybe I should pick the Mad Scientist. I'm accidentally getting an okay curve as well. No, Mad Scientist is the best in this pack, actually. I think Starving Buzzard? No, Corehound. It's so expensive. It has to be Corehound. That's probably Kobold, because the Iron Beak Owl has Beast Synergy, so it would be drawing cards out of the Starving Buzzard, and other things such as Archmage. Okay, so Argent Squire usually goes 1-for-1, because it either takes a hero ability and then takes another hero ability, which is 4 mana and 2 turns worth in the early game, or it hits a 3/2 and then takes a hero ability, or hits a 3/2 twice. And that's the optimal situation, it goes 1-for-1. Novice Engineer is card draw, but it has very low value on the field. Maybe that's what I want to go for. The Archmage would actually fit my curve. It would give me a 6. I also don't... But it has good stats. I mean, it has alright stats. I think I'm going to go with the lesser stats out of those. Young Dragonhawk is the worst out of those. Bloodsail Corsair, excellent. If we go up against anyone with a weapon. Oh boy. Cold Light Oracle, let's give our opponent some cards. Out of these, the worst is the Leper Gnome. Iron Forge Rifleman again. Oh no, I'm getting too many beasts. What have I got? Young Dragonhawk, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I actually have a substantial amount to combo with the Scavenging Hyena, which is unfortunate because it means the Scavenging Hyena actually might give us some value. Perhaps the Ogre Magi is worse in this pack. Tracking is always really good because you can try to kind of find your own solution to a problem. I think Ogre Magi is the worst. Ooh. Dancing Swords is aggressive, but if it dies, you give your opponent a card, you can basically... if it dies without at least killing 2 things for your of your opponents, you can basically put your head between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye. These 2 are really good, so I'm going to take the Dark Scale Healer, which is less so. Oh, this is unfortunate. Mad Bomber usually fucks me over, so... Let's go, Bomber. Wolf Rider is probably the worst here, but it might be Snipe. Hang on. Wolf Rider can deal damage to face, so it can go with a more aggressive deck, which is what we're going to have to do. Snipe doesn't. You know what? I think Snipe is actually the worst out of those. Acolyte of Pain is card draw. Man, you know the really annoying thing here? I think this might have been a pretty good deck if I didn't, you know, severely fuck with it. Okay. Ooh! That's a snake trap. Excellent. Perfect end pick right there. So my prediction for this deck is no. My prediction for this deck is 0 wins. If anyone loses to this, this deck, someone needs to sit them down and have a frank conversation, or someone actually needs to go and check their house, because they may have died. That's the only way in which I foresee that we actually lose, we actually beat someone.
Rexar versus Malfurion. I must protect the wild. Let the hunt begin.
It's beautiful. Also, I should note, I'm under no restriction to play badly. I am specifically intending to play as well as I can. It's just I have to draft the shittiest deck and then try and win with it. Let's go. Oh, I've got the Shield Bearer to protect the young Dragonhawk. I can get 4 damage in the early game. Excellent. Play nothing. If you fucking play a card, don't you goddamn dare. Shrimple XYZ. Don't you... That's the fucking best card. How dare you bring that shit? I have to coin out Deathlord next turn and hit it twice. That's actually all I can do. Holy shit. Fuck, man! He's got early game and then ramp into late. That's a good deck. I like that. Well, I don't like it. He might.
Death does not scare me.
Death does not scare me.
Let's hope he doesn't have an incredible amount of high end, because if he kills this and then just gets like an Ironbark Protector... That's rough. Hit this, hit this, hit this once! What the f... Why? All you had to do is hit this once. You pile of butts.
I can't do that.
That goes down, that goes down. Okay. Whenever they play a minion. Okay, so I don't think the secret will trigger off of the Death Rattle effect of Deathlord. I don't believe so, at least. Oh, right, because he used Wild Growth, so he is ahead of me still. Regardless of what the cards say.
You shall not pass.
I'm just gonna put it out there. That was actually the worst case scenario. I told you it was gonna happen. I'm a little bit proud of myself, honestly. Oh, God. Dearie me. I guess the best case scenario for me right now is that he ends it quickly. Okay. I don't know who I angered in a past life to deserve this.
got a huge gun.
There's nothing I can do. Don't even fucking think, oh, maybe you should have done it to the Bolt of Visoga because you've got two Ironforge riflemen, so you might be able to kill the Bolt of Visoga in another turn. Maybe you should have done it to him. Don't even fucking give me strats right now. This game is over. Done. Finito.
I wonder.
You gotta laugh so you won't cry. Why the fuck did I have to draft that Deathlord? Shit. Oh no, this guy has a fucking good deck so far. Ah, that's fair enough, because it allows him to remove that with his face. Okay, right.
Well played.
You can't beat the Wisp, man. Well played.
Job's done.
You know what? No conceding. I'm gonna add that in myself as a requisite. So that I can't just get salty and concede. Because you shouldn't be getting salty. It's specifically about building a sucky deck. It's almost a success on my part if it goes 0-3. If nothing I can do will redeem this deck, then I have successfully drafted a bad deck. Which is what I set out to do. So I succeeded in failing. Oh, dear lord. It's only gonna go downhill from here, guys. Oh, right, I should close that screen. That was the upload page that I was talking about there. The one that I had to close.
Rexar versus Valir.
Watch your back.
Ooh, this is a really good opening hand. Considering our deck. Our Bloodsail Corsair might be able to nick off one of his weapons. Oh yes, that's right. We're looking for the maximum value right now. Don't... Okay, so that's the coin. So he's considering coin, dagger mastery, hit the leper gnome. Do that next turn, not now. Thank you. So now what he's gonna do, dagger mastery, hit the leper gnome, and then I'm gonna kill the rest of his dagger with the Bloodsail Corsair. What? That's surprisingly good for me. Can we actually win with this deck? Let's see. Now, he's supposed to have 2 more cards than I. Just because of the fact that he went second. So he's got an extra card and the coin. So now he is actually ahead of me after doing that. Because he managed to dispatch one of my cards and draw a card at the same time. I can't play the Mad Bomber right now. Because I'll basically ruin my own board. This is going to be super awkward if we accidentally pull this one out. Dagger Mastery, hit the Kobold Geomancer, and then Blade Flurry. Clear the board. Okay. Use the dagger and hit it. Huh. Wow. That was a really good draw. He can't stand up to it, guys. He cannot stand up to the might of this horrid, horrid deck. If he plays like an Assassin's Blade or something like that, I'm gonna be pretty salty. Because the thing is, Bloodsail Corsair removes 1 durability. Assassin's Blade has 4. He strikes, he Still gets a lot of value out of that Assassin's Blade. Oh. No, not correct. Even if he was going to Blade Flurry, he should have hit the face. He would have got 3 extra damage in.
Wanna blow something up?
Cheers, Mad Bomber, for proving why I put you in my fucking deck. You useless trash cunt. For those of you in nations that are not Australia, that is not... Like, a lot of other nations seem to find that literally the worst word that any human being can ever say. It's a cultural divide. Here it's not as bad as that. Still pretty bad, but it's not as bad as that. Well, it depends what context you're using it in. Alright, so I have to kill the Lepinome so that this guy triggers the rage, the freezing trap. Which means that I do that. That's that, no. Okay. Here's hoping. He backstabs his own dude, cold bloods him like 3 fucking times, and then tries to go for insta-kill lethal. Oh no. Guys, our dude was assassinated. How many more enter the battlefield damage effects do we have? We have Ironforge Rifleman. We've already used one of them. You know what I need to do? I just need to be steady shotting every turn. At this point, if I steady shot every turn and stop trading, I will win. Alright. You have 2 more turns, Rogue. And you can't use a weapon to hurt my stuff unless you heal yourself. I was about to say or play a taunt, but if you use a weapon to hit this, you'll go down to 2 health, and then I'll just steady shoot you to death. How did you lose to this?
I wonder.
You love my new recipe.
Excuse me? You have to cast a spell now. Oh. Oh, thank you. Shit. I thought he was gonna cop the fucking damage on the chin. That's a really good draw. If I get fucking boned here, I'm gonna be so mad about it. I am going to guess that that may be the first time any of you, or that may be the first time at least some of you, have ever seen the Bloodsail Corsair actually hit a weapon. Or even played. It's not exactly the highest hero card, now is it? Can you heal yourself? Is that a Voodoo Doctor? Otherwise you lose. Voodoo Doctor is the only 1 mana heal that is neutral.
Well played.
You disappoint me so much, Winter. I made some progress towards total dominance in that. That's how bad that was. Oh, God. Alright. Okay. The problem with this is, now I have to account for the fact that I've gone 0-3 before while trying to draft good decks.
For Doomhammer, let the hunt begin.
Oh, God, no. This is actually surprisingly okay. The Novice Engineer is kind of shit, but... With the Raid Leader to buff up its attack, it might trade for a 3-2 or at least a totem. We can hope. Wisp! What do we want to see? 0 Forked Lightnings, no Stormforge Axe. Here we go, Sneaky. Thank you. Don't be the 1-1. It wasn't the 1-1-1. 3 mana. He'll have 3 mana next turn. That's actually better. Oh wow, that's affected by spell damage apparently. Like it doesn't say it when it's cast there, but when it was in my hand, it said deal 5 damage to it. So I played the Snipe because I am anticipating the possibility of him playing a Unbound Elemental. And if he does that, I would have to trade like all of my stuff to kill it. So I would much rather just kill it for free. Okay.
Handle it.
He doesn't appear to have any options in hand right now, so therefore I do not want to play the Cold Light Oracle, because as soon as I do, he has a significant possibility to draw into answers. Now, he may have held on to a Lightning Storm this whole time. Lightning Storm costs 3 mana. He has the coin, so it's possible he was... No, but Lightning Storm does 2 damage at the very least, so why would he fish for a magic damage totem before casting Lightning Storm? It doesn't make sense. See? 5 damage. Says 5. And it did 5. Excellent.
I hope you like my
2 mana card, thank you. That's not a 2 mana
Very
card.
hard.
Young Dragonhawk could do some work here. So I would give up 2 damage this turn in order to put in 4 damage next turn. And have a dude on the field, I guess. But it also widens my vulnerability to Lightning Storm.
I wonder.
I think it's an acceptable risk to take, considering he hasn't played in a way that would make me believe he has Lightning Storm. That's ultimately all I actually have to fear right now. Lightning Storm. Oh. No. Boom. Boom. Kabam. Yeah, attack the face. Why? Why is this working? We might have more wins than losses at some point in this arena, and that's atrocious. No, we shouldn't have that. Thank you! Fucking hell. I guess he also has to take damage to that, so it's kind of good for me.
Death does not scare me.
Both of the dudes on my board have a horrible effect for me when they die. I can play both of these next turn if I'd like, but I think I need to start just steady shotting every turn. I think at this point, I could probably stop playing cards and just pass every turn and steady shot, because I don't think he has 5 turns left in him. Ironforge Rifleman would be a really good draw for me right now. Oh, having to hex that is so unfortunate. Have you got another hex? So I've got 2 taunts protecting my core hound. Handle it! Oh right, fucking steady shotting the face. I forgot. Whoops.
You gotta be kidding me!
Uh-oh. We're starting to see some damage happen. That was bad. That was the wrong hit to do. Oh wait, I should be going for the face. Or... No, if I do that, that can still kill it. But then that can kill my core hound. So this is correct. And then I play... this, because it has more health. steady shoot face. So he's going to get a card from the Death Lord, and he's going to get it fairly painlessly. But the thing is, the Venture is going to survive this turn. Ooh, that's an unfortunate card to get. The Venture is going to survive this turn, which means that the amount of cards he can play is severely hampered.
My shield for Argus.
I actually have to. Well, this is that's foregone. I have to do that.
You shall not pass.
I don't want to put down the freezing trap because then the Defender of Argus just gets bounced back to his hand. And I'll keep the Iron Forge Rifleman in hand just in case I draw the other one. And then I can Iron Forge Rifleman, and Steady Shot to finish him 2 turns away from now. That's such an unfortunate time to have drawn that. He must have been regretting, like, the whole early game, the fact that he didn't have that in hand. Uh-huh. Okay, so if he tries to kill the Starving Buzzard with anything but a spell, I'm going to draw 3 cards. And we've just got to hope that one of them is Iron Forge Rifleman. Yes! The combos! I drafted this in my deck and you thought it was a bad card, but no, I was being strategic. Holy shit! Do you see what I see? Do you? Because I see what I see.
Shields up.
Are you ready?
It's locked and loaded.
I can't. I will note at this point, this arena has now officially gone longer than some of my other arenas. I'm not saying that it's gotten more wins. I'm saying that at 2 wins and 1 loss, it's already 34 minutes, which is longer than some of my serious attempts. Yeah. A little disappointed in myself about that one. Come on. I just want the rest of them to trounce me just so that I can kind of regain some faith in the general Hearthstone arena playing sect of humanity.
Rexar versus Uther. I will fight with honor. Let's
This is bad. I have to throw the young Dragonhawk back because he can kill it with a reinforce. Not if I have a shield bearer, he can't. Whew. I get to push the damage in, yay! The amount of ways that a paladin can deal 1 damage is minute. Okay, so the shield bearer is just going to have an absurd time against that. By which I mean it's going to protect me forever. That's slightly frustrating. This is just very hard to kill. I would like to draw my raid leader, please. Very much not a raid leader, that card. Whatever he plays on 3 mana, as long as it is a 3 mana card, is going to have less than 4 health. Unless he plays a Death Lord.
reporting for duty.
How do I want to do this? Okay, think about it, right? Snipe, so he can't play... just think whatever minion he plays next turn is invalid. I want these two to remain on the field, so I don't want either of them to trade for this, which means that I want to force him to attack there and then attack across before I play the Mad Bomber. Or do I want to play the Mad Bomber first? If I want to play the Mad Bomber first, I want to trade something off, which means that I'm losing one of the Silverhand recruits. The problem then becomes, do I also play the Young Dragonhawk? No. Okay. It's just, play it really passively and hit the face. This allows me to get the best value out of my Mad Bomber next time. The 1-1 should hit. No! Clever boy. Oh, maybe he thought it was Explosive Trap. That would explain that.
You wanna blow something up?
Go!
That didn't quite hit the mark. I am sorry.
Absurd. He knew it was Snipe. I mean, he checked every other trap. It wasn't Freezing Trap, it wasn't Explosive Trap, it wasn't Snake Trap. He was aware of all of those things. He'll kill the Starving Buzzard with something from his hand, so this is okay. Because I'm never going to be able to get value from the Snake Trap. On top of the Starving Buzzard, that is. Because he's not gonna... You know, if I have a trap out, he's not gonna attack it. He's gonna use Hammer of Wrath, he's gonna use Truce of a Champion, he's gonna use something like that. Excellent, now we are back into losing. This is good. Ooh, that's nice.
I can't do that.
So Nerubian Egg is just going to be on the board to kind of prevent him from wanting to do something dumb. And the definition in this game of something dumb would be consecration. So that basically just says, no, buddy, you're not going to consecrate. You know it, I know it, you also know it, we both know it, no consecration. Except for the fact that that just happened, so now consecration is wide open as a possibility. Yeah, that's a fair attack.
Fire!
Woo! Look at that combo. I just healed my dude back up. Now he's gonna kill it with his Iron Bark Owl. Yay! Iron Bark? No. Iron Beak. There we go. I'm thinking the Iron Bark, Beth. Iron Bark Grizzly. Grizzly Iron Bark. Brr, it's cold in here. I said there must be some warmth in the atmosphere. I said brr. Okay. Wait, fucking Dr. Sean. Have I seen that name before? Regardless, yeah, there's nothing we can do right now, so... Yeah. Take that. I'm gonna make an army of 1/1s. I expect, if he has a Truce of a Champion, to see the Truce of a Champion activate by hitting the Silverback Patriarch, and then I get to kill the rest of it with Bloodsail Corsair. Unfortunately, that eventuality did not come to pass, and instead we get to suck shit forever. I wonder what these people think. Like, do they think I just have like a really shitty, like, do they think I'm a horrible player? Because they wouldn't be... They wouldn't be wholly wrong. The only way I manage to get back in this game is if he over-relies on a Truce of a Champion and I get to take away half of its charges, basically, with Bloodsail Corsair. In fact, I'm not even going to get back in the game that way, so... That's a pipe dream, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to happen. Unfortunately, I don't have enough face damage to just... yeah.
Reporting for duty.
Pew, 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 pew. Can't do that. Roar. That'll buy me as many turns as I can possibly get. Unfortunately, I specifically avoided picking kill commands, arcane shots, multi-shots. You know, all of the things that would synergize with my deck. Because it's supposed to be a bad deck. That's the idea. Now, ideally, you probably want to leave that one alive. So attack that, and then attack to the face. Ooh, Blessing of Wisdom. Yeah, he probably killed that because he realized he had a huge vulnerability to multi-shot at that point.
I've got a huge gun.
Does he have lethal? With 3 more damage he does. Hammer of Wrath? Would do it. Truce of a Champion? Would do it. Fucker doesn't have any of them. You attack first to figure out if you get your Truce of a Champion or your Hammer of Wrath. What? You have a Magma Rager? I am so disappointed in you. Your mother and I are gonna have words with you after this. Oh no, guys, we lost. We lost another health on the Stormport Commando. Stormport Commando. Yep. Genius, right? Genius.
Well played.
Well played, sure. Why not well played? Wonder if he feels real good about himself, like he's top shit. 2 and 2. Fuck, if this goes parity with 3 and 3, I won't even know what to say. So instead I'll probably just... do the worm out of here. Just like... Wait, how did... The worm is that one, right? Yeah. Where you leap forward, like propelling your body along the ground. Riala! Rialia? Rialia.
We'll fight with honor. Let the hunt begin.
Yeah, Rialia. There's some cool synergy in all of those, but Mad Bomber is just the best keep out of them. But play a 1 mana 2/1. You dick shit, how dare you not do that? Now, as aggressive as I want to be, I think I need to rely on him, like, reinforcing, yes, and then my Mad Bomber killing it to get back in this game. And I literally just started playing the video game. Like, I literally just drew my cards, and I'm already talking about getting back in the game. That should tell you how little confidence that anyone should ever have in this fucking deck.
Ready for action.
What? Fuck did you just do? Sorry, what the fuck was that?
Hoo-hoo, yeah, you got it.
Get down.
Alright, here we go. It's time for the big Scavenging Hyena play. And then we've got the Snipe to back it up so that he can't kill... Oh, you fucker. So that he can't kill our Scavenging Hyena. So that he can't play anything that would kill our Scavenging Hyena, rather.
I hope you like my invention.
Job's done.
Okay. He probably just doesn't want to trigger the secrets. Well, if he doesn't want to trigger the secrets, why did he attack the face? Oh, that's right, because a Divine Shield's probably worth Explosive Trap. But I wouldn't have played Explosive Trap. That's the wrong thing to have done. If you thought that was going to be Explosive Trap, and it was a fair assumption at that point, you probably should have buffed the Gold Shy Footman so it would survive. Oh no. My guys are dying, guys.
Locked and loaded.
For the face.
Sure.
See, the thing is, if he wants to make a face war, right? Like, that's what he seems to be trying to do. Like, he's like, no, I don't want to trigger that secret. I'm gonna make this a face war. Theoretically, I should win, but I'm not going to right now.
You shall not pass.
This is probably correct. Freezing trap. Yeah, actually. Freezing trap is correct. Freezing trap is correct just because both of the... Well, one of them's buffed and I don't want to have to deal with it, and the other one is fairly expensive.
Your magic shall not.
You shit dick. He really doesn't want to trigger this this secret. Even though I would only get 2 fucking scavenging gainers out of it. Sorry, 2 things out of it now. Wow.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, if you're sure.
Trigger my secrets! You fucker!
Blood and plunder.
Reporting for duty.
He's gonna pass his turn, isn't he? Oh, he's gonna use the sword to kill one of them. No? Would have been clever to use the sword to kill one of them.
Sometimes
Got a lot of spell damage, it's just I don't have any spells. The only thing I think in my entire deck that is affected by spell damage is the Snipe. That's it, I believe. Yeah, I was wondering if I wanted to sacrifice my snake to give it extra health, but I realized he would have to either play a True Silver Champion and erase his Sword of Justice to do the extra damage, or attack and consecrate. And those were the only things. And a consecration would basically only kill that, and the 1/1. I've had a lot of decks go 1/3 as well. How many? Where are my stats?
Where am I?
At this point, I just have to try and shoot him until he loses. Where are my stats? Yeah, there we go. We are back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, I'll also include zeros. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've had 10 serious arena attempts go worse than this. I know I could have gotten 4 more damage into his face, but if I left that other dude alive, yeah. Game would be over already. Probably should be over already. There we go. Game's over. I can't remove that.
Reporting for duty.
Oh. If you're wondering why I feel so uncomfortable or look so uncomfortable, it's because I was trying to sit cross-legged on my chair. And such did not result in comfort. Even though it's an amazing new chair, it's just... like, it's amazing when you're... you know, when you aren't, are you... yeah, thank you for buffing that one.
In there and fight, maggot.
You buffed that... Are you an idiot? Okay, so if he used the Abusive Sergeant buff on the Stormfight Commando, then doubled its attack, what do you end up with? Fucking lethal! Idiot!
Or both.
Are you seriously gonna do this? You twat knuckle. But yeah, unfortunately I can't adjust the height of my chair
I am the blade of the gods.
while I'm recording, because obviously my head goes all over the place. So I have to set it, which means that I don't get to have the fun. I spent like a whole few days just fucking sitting in this chair, just bobbing up and down, because I was having a huge load of fun with the new chair. Just easily amused. Alright. Come on. Give us a godly pack. We deserve it after that. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Fuck you too, video game. Scavenging hyena, naturally. Well, well, well. What do we even call that? Like... there's gotta be a name for it. I kinda wanna just call it, like, best deck ever, or something like that. But no, something that alludes to the fact that we were specifically picking bad cards. I'm gonna call it Handicap. There we go. So that's Hearthstone Arena episode whatever number this is. Handicap. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Hearthstone Arena episode whatever Handicap. We played a Hunter. We picked literally all of the worst cards and still managed to go 2-3. How? Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. Requests like this, you know, requests for specific types of kind of novelty runs will be considered but done very, very rarely. So, you know, feel free to leave a comment if you have one that's kind of like a novelty run that you would like to see, like only pick the lowest, or, you know, just whatever idea you have. I've got no really good ones. But they're probably not going to be too common. I like to generally keep it to actually trying to play well. If I fucking picked the good cards in that deck, I think I could have gone much better. Regardless, hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. Please like the video if you liked it, because that does help me get my content out to new people. If you disliked it, feel free to dislike it. That one's cool too. There's more playlists down in the description below if you're interested in watching more. We'll see you next time.